Hey guys, it's Diana. Welcome back to my channel. It is Monday, December 16th. I want to start off by saying I don't know what the heck happened with my advent calendar, but I got all messed up. I somehow had today's tea prior to today. Last week was a very stressful week for me. It probably didn't come through at all in the videos, but there were a lot of things happening in my life here, and I don't know. Also, the numbers are kind of hard to see because they're written in like reflective gold or something. So we're gonna pick that up again tomorrow because there is no tea for me to drink today. I don't know what the heck happened. I mean, there is that white cranberry bark tea, but I like I said in yesterday's video, I'm not a fan of that. However, I do have this, which is a hot chocolate from Starbucks, but it has the chestnut praline topping and syrup in it, and it is so good. I highly recommend it. Literally, just go in, ask for a hot chocolate, and ask for them to put the chestnut praline syrup in it and the topping on it. It's like, I honestly think this is way better than the latte. Also, I got my nails done this afternoon. New gel polish, sparkly red. Very nice. Anyway, I am here today because Perkins School for the Blind put out a list, a gift guide, if you will, for blind people. And honestly, so I took a peek at this earlier because they posted the link on their Twitter. I will leave the tweet down in the description, and I will also leave the article link in the description as well. And this is like a really good list. So I only saw one or two items on here. I want to go through it with you guys. I will link my other blind gift giving videos in the cards and down in the description and whatever, and they're on the Vlogmas playlist and my blindness related playlist. This is an actual gift guide created by people who actually work with blind people, and probably also created by blind people for blind people. And it's not just the stereotypical blindness things like braille labeling. It's like things that people, in my opinion, would probably actually want. So let's look at this together. Fawn has also decided to join me now. Oh goodness, hello. So I have this article right here on my phone. It is on the Perkins website, and it is titled The Season's 10 Best Accessible Technology Gifts and More. The holiday season is here, and Perkins has the perfect gift list for the whole family. And then there's an image. It actually is captioned, and it says 3 Doodler Start allows kids to quote-unquote draw midair and create cool tactile designs and structures. I remember hearing about that. It's a 3D pen, and that was a thing. I think it might have been a Kickstarter or something a few years ago. I remember there was like a lot of buzz around it. So let's look at this article. Buy Perkins School for the Blind. Gearing up for the holiday season and want to buy the perfect gift for your loved one? We've got you covered. From apparel to assistive technology, we've compiled a list of our favorite gift recommendations for anyone on your list, whether they're sighted, blind, or visually impaired. One is Eon, the Bradley watch. Eon is spelled E-O-N-E. I don't know if it's Eon or E1, something like that. A modern meets classic timepiece with tactile hour markers that let all users, sighted or blind, discreetly tell the time in any setting. The Bradley watch comes in an elegant silver or black finish with a variety of bands to choose from. It actually does look very elegant. Can I open the image in a new tab here? Let's see if we can maybe zoom in. All right, it looks really nice. The watch face looks like that it's like a dark silver, and there's a little tiny tactile ball that's like in a rivet inside the center of the watch, and the ball moves around, so it's like the, you know, the hands or something, I'm assuming. It's really cool. Very interesting. All the hour markers are tactile. It looks like there's a little triangular thing up at the top. I'm assuming that's to mark that that's the 12. I'm not 100% sure, or maybe it's the big hand. Something like that. But it looks really nice. Next, we have the Nintendo Switch. Who the heck wouldn't want a Nintendo Switch for Christmas? I want a Nintendo Switch, but that's a completely different story. One of the hottest gaming systems, the Nintendo Switch features games that respond to movement and vibration, allowing blind and visually impaired players to join in on the fun. The Nintendo Switch is a great gift for gamers, and the multiplayer features make it perfect for the whole family. That is right. Kudos to you, Perkins. I'm glad that you included something that is big and mainstream and well known. Very good. 10 out of 10. Number 3, Reminder Rosie. Know someone who has trouble keeping track of appointments? The easy-to-use Reminder Rosie is a hands-free, voice-activated digital clock that can be pre-programmed with recorded reminders about events, medications, meetings, tasks, and more. It looks like an alarm clock. It has giant print on it for the time, and it shows like a little image of like a speaker, like it's making sound, and then there's a blurb that says, "I love you, Mom. It's time to take 2 red and 1 white pill, 8:30 a.m. every day." So that's interesting. Number 4. Drawing with your Perkins Brailler. So I had this book at one point, and I don't know what happened to it. It might still be under my bed somewhere, or I might have given it away. I can't quite remember, but my former TVI gave it to me, and it's really cool. It has instructions on how to draw pictures with your Brailler, and I think I know the girl who's on the cover of this book, if it's who I think it is, but I could be completely wrong. This might be a person that I know from like locally. Okay, it says teach your child to create beautiful tactile drawings using a Perkins Brailler. This activity guide offers step-by-step instructions for 36 different drawings, including shapes, animals, vehicles, and holiday-themed projects. It's available in both print and Braille. Oh, that's cool. I had the Braille version. I didn't know that there was a print version for it. Actually, I wonder, I want to see the print version of this book. I'm gonna get a copy at some point because I'm very curious to see what it looks like. Like, how would that translate in print? Because like you'd need to like see, cause the Braille version that I had, it had the instructions, but it also showed like what the finished picture was going to be in Braille. Like it was a step-by-step thing. So I'm very interested to see how that would translate over in print, because you'd be looking at it. This is something for a future video. I'm gonna have to remember. Number 5, Braille Uno and accessible Braille Monopoly. So fun fact, Braille Uno, I'm not sure about Monopoly, but I know that Braille Uno was available. It was hard to get, and it was expensive. Very recently, this was in the news a few weeks ago, they made it widely available. It's being sold like in actual stores, and it's like dirt cheap, like the price of a game, like that it should be, as opposed to whatever it was beforehand. When it's cold outside and you want something fun to do indoors, classic card games are always a hit. Braille Uno is sure to bring everyone together, even if no one in the group reads Braille. Using these cards can help young players understand how people who use Braille play the game. And if you're more into board games, check out Monopoly, featuring Braille and large print cards, money, and dice. Anyone can pass go. Wait, the Monopoly has large print? This just like changed my life. So fun fact, I never actually played Monopoly. I maybe played like part of a game once with some of my cousins when I was very little, and I had no idea what the heck was going on. And it's all a blur to me. So I'm gonna have to check out this Monopoly thing. Monopoly also, like honestly, from everything I've heard about it, sounds incredibly stressful. Number 6. Amazon Echo Dot. Heck yeah. And it shows the 3rd generation, or maybe that's the 4th one, like the new one without the clock on it. I can't tell. They look like exactly the same to me. The Echo Dot. Oh, it says 2nd generation. Wait, but the image isn't of the 2nd generation Dot. I have a 2nd generation Dot, and that does not look like this picture in the article. The Echo Dot 2nd generation transforms your home and makes everyday tasks easier with Alexa. She heard me. Your digital assistant. She can play music, answer questions, read the news, and give traffic and weather reports. It can even order you a pizza, all with just the sound of your voice. From a member of the Perkins staff, my daughter loves these, and they truly give her access to do all sorts of things via voice that is beneficial to her, along with other blind verbal kids. Echo, I'm not gonna say her name because she's gonna activate. Echo, add bananas to my grocery list, is a popular one in our house. The Echo Show is also worth a mention. Even though we have every device made, this one is now on her list for a particular reason. If you haven't heard about its show and tell feature, check out this video. So real quick as a sidebar, recently it was revealed that you can do what's called show and tell with the Echo Show, which means that if you are blind or low vision, or for any reason need this feature, you can hold up a thing like in front of the Echo Show and ask them what it is, I'm assuming, and it will tell you. So it's beneficial for like groceries, anything that's in like a box or a can or something that you may not be able to tell by feeling it. The Echo will tell you what it is. And this made news, I think like a couple months ago or something. It was fairly recent because it was like a big thing, like a game changer, and that's really cool. Number 7. Aira. So I want to talk about Aira for a quick second because I have a complicated relationship with them that I don't want to go into right now. But while I do think it is a helpful app for people, and I'll get into this description in a moment for those of you who may not know what it is, there are some pros and cons. The con being that I feel like they could maybe do a few things better in terms of how they, just some of the advertising things that they do in marketing. The pro is that it's like Be My Eyes. However, it is mostly like 99% a paid service. So let's read this description. Aira is an amazing technology that enables people who are blind or visually impaired to connect with highly trained professional agents who provide visual information and support. Paired through a smartphone or a pair of smart glasses, Aira agents can take photos, help with navigation, provide detailed descriptions of a person's surroundings or events, and so much more. This holiday season, you can give the gift of Aira by purchasing either $30, $50, or $100 credit that can be used for monthly Aira plans, add-on minutes, or any Aira purchase. So if you create an Aira account for free, like if you sign up for free, you can only use Aira in access locations where it is enabled to use for free. So that's AT&T stores, most airports. I believe that there are some other places that you can use it at. Some aquarium somewhere, I can't remember where, has it enabled as a free access location. The public transportation system here in Boston has it enabled as an access location. However, if you want to do other things, well, okay, let me backtrack a second. If you do a short, quick call, that's like 5 minutes or less, then it's free because it's free for everybody. However, if you're doing something that is going to take longer than 5 minutes, or if you are at a movie or something, say, and you want them to describe the movie and it's not an access location, you're gonna need to sign up for what they call a plan, like an Explorer plan. And they have these in varying increments of minutes per month, and that's that basically. They also have the glasses, and I don't want to get into them. You guys may have seen my video where I tested them at the ACB convention over the summer. I will leave the link to that down in the description. The glasses are really neat. However, I've heard a lot of negative feedback about them from the user base, like on social media, saying that there are issues with connection and just faulty things happening here and there. Again, I don't use them. I don't even have the Aira app on my phone, actually, which you guys may have noticed yesterday when I was doing my What's on My iPhone video, but that's neither here nor there. I do think Aira is a good app. It does have the benefits of connecting you with a highly trained person instead of giving you to a random volunteer like Be My Eyes. However, there are pros and cons to both, but that's just my opinion. Number 8, Victor Reader Stream. So this was on that other list that I read, except they had a different model on it. I do agree that a Victor Reader Stream is a really good option, especially for people who like to listen to audiobooks. Maybe they don't want to put them all on their phone. So let's read this. Yep, okay, perfect for the book lover in your life. The wireless Victor Reader Stream lets you download the latest books, magazines, and music for listening on the go. The new generation model also plays content from audible.com, which means instant access to thousands of titles. I didn't know that you could use it to play books from Audible. That's really cool. So that goes into what I said in my other video about getting somebody credits for Audible. If you got them a stream, like as well as maybe like a year's worth of Audible credits, granted I don't know how much these things cost, like maybe you could split that up with somebody, that would probably make the blind person in your life really happy, or even just a year's worth of Audible credits, like forget the stream. Number 9, Dragon Professional Individual. Speech recognition software like Dragon Pro lets you control your computer using only voice commands. With 99% accuracy, Dragon software makes writing emails or composing term papers a breeze for people who have trouble using a keyboard. I feel like this would probably be a good option for people who have issues with motor skills versus visually impaired people. I'm not saying that that's like exclusively a thing. However, I know that computers nowadays for the most part do have like a personal assistant built into them. I know with my Mac I can tell Siri to open things and use dictation to write things. I believe with PC you can do that with Cortana. Not 100% sure. I don't know what they compare to in terms of Dragon, but it is nice to have another tool to use, and I'm sure that there are a lot of pros and cons to using Dragon versus something else. I've never used Dragon, so I can't speak to that. Hello, Fawn. Finally, number 10, Haben, the deaf-blind woman who conquered Harvard Law by Haben Girma. I'm so sorry I pronounced your name wrong. I I heard of her. She wrote, not only did she write a book, but I think that she's also written countless other articles, or she's been interviewed quite a lot. For the book lover on your list, purchase this moving memoir by Haben Girma, the first deafblind graduate of Harvard Law School. From the book's blurb, Haben takes readers through a thrilling game of blind hide and seek in Louisiana, a treacherous climb up an iceberg in Alaska, and a magical moment with President Obama at the White House. Yeah, I remember her meeting Obama, that was like a big thing. Warm, funny, thoughtful, and uplifting, this captivating memoir is a testament to one woman's determination to find the keys to connection. Sounds like a must-read book to us. I think that's a good idea. Honestly, it's a lot better than the other book that was on that other list, which was a memoir about George Bush, and I can't even remember which Bush. And then we have there's more? I thought that this was a list of 10. Okay, well then we have the book cover. Okay, 11. A Nest thermostat. Nest thermostat is an electronic thermostat that can be installed in your home and controlled from your computer, iPad, iPhone, and/or Android devices. Nest thermostat learns its users' preferences and automatically adapts as the seasons change, keeping you cozy in the freezing cold winters and cool in the scorching hot summers. This also works with the Amazon Echo and Google Home. Like, I'm 99% positive. I do not have one, but I would like to in the future. 12. 3Doodler. 3Doodler is the perfect gift for the crafty kid, gadget nerd, or artist in your life. The 3Doodler is a 3D pen that allows users to quote-unquote draw in midair, creating awesome 3D designs, structures, even jewelry with recyclable and safe-to-use plastic. There's a 3Doodler Start for ages 6 to 13 and a 3Doodler Create Plus for ages 14 and up. Again, like I said toward the beginning of this video, I definitely remember hearing about that pen. I think it's really cool and I would like to try it out one day. Like, that's neat that you can just like basically do 3D printing with a pen. Like, that's awesome. And then we have the picture of the box. 13. Children's Braille Book Club. Give the year-long gift of reading to a child who is blind or visually impaired when you sign them up for National Braille Press's Children's Braille Book Club. Try saying that 5 times fast. The lucky recipient will receive 12 monthly print Braille books in the mail. It's a gift that keeps on giving all year round. Yep, I've heard that this is a thing. I have a couple of friends who work at and used to work at NBP because it's based here in Boston, and I have heard very good things about the book club. I think I know people who even were a part of it. Number 14, 6-Dot Braille Label Maker. Alright, I really don't want to have to read this description again because we already went over it in the other article, but I'm going to because maybe they'll say something slightly different. This thoughtfully designed label maker allows Braille readers to make adhesive Braille labels for food items, controls, medicines, and much more. It has a built-in Braille keyboard and also connects to a standard QWERTY keyboard so sighted friends and family can also create labels. Wait, that's really cool. I never knew that that was a thing. So like, if you are making a label for somebody and you don't know Braille, you can just like connect it to a keyboard and type out the label and it'll do it. Like, that's cool. Like, that everybody learns from that. And then it shows the label maker. All right, 15, Liftware. Okay, Liftware technology helps people with hand tremors or limited hand or arm mobility to eat with confidence. Liftware products resemble traditional silverware but with a twist. The oversized stabilizing handles have electronic sensors that help reduce shaking, making it easier to eat without spilling food. This is a life-changing technology for people with hand tremors. That's really interesting. I'm glad that that's like a thing, because I'm thinking of somebody who may have Parkinson's or something where like they can't, you know, like they tremble all the time, or anybody who has tremors or trembling or just like not good motor skills, like enough to be able to use regular silverware. Like, that's an adaptable thing. Okay, so I was talking about this next one with my mom earlier. Number 16, Two Blind Brothers gift box. Brothers Brian and Bradford Manning, both blind, often have to trust sighted salespeople when they shop. Now they're asking, will you shop blind? Buy a mystery gift through their Shop Blind initiative and 100% of your purchase will go toward researching cures for the 11 million Americans with retinal eye disease. So these dudes have Stargardt's, which is a visual impairment that affects your central vision and you lose your central vision over time. I have at least 1 or 2 friends who have that thing, and they were actually on the Ellen show quite a while ago because they have clothes that they sell or make clothes. I can't quite remember what, but something to do with clothes, and now they're doing this shop shopping thing where you can buy from their website and you're just trusting them to get you anything. Literally anything. They don't have descriptions or pictures or anything on their website. You just sign up for the gift box and it's a surprise. I think this was on the news recently because my mother told me about it this morning. So it's really funny that like this is in this Perkins article. Okay, so we're done here with this article. The last thing is just say like enticing people to donate via Amazon Smile to Perkins. So I thought that was really cool. I will leave the article link down in the description, again, as I said, as well as all of the other links to various things that I talked about. But tomorrow I'll be back with another video and another tea because we got to get back on track with that. And I will see you guys then. Bye.